Saying hi to my B-boys. B-boys. Any more B-boys? Ah. Hey there. So let's talk about crossover appeal. What candidates have the most crossover appeal, and who doesn't? In crossover appeal, I mean who crosses over and garners votes from the opposite side of the political spectrum. Okay, so right off the top of my head here, Bernie Sanders, obviously. 1 out of every 10 Trump supporters were going to vote for Bernie Sanders if he got the nomination in 2016. That should give you an indicator that Bernie Sanders has crossover appeal. 1 out of 10. Huge. Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang has crossover appeal, universal basic income. Definitely garners a broad section of the political spectrum. Whether it's progressives, independents, Republicans, libertarians. UBI really does touch a lot, just a broad swath of the political spectrum. So Andrew Yang, for sure, has crossover appeal. Tulsi Gabbard. Being anti-war is one of those things that it's just not correlated to one party. It's just not. If you see how Tulsi Gabbard, a Democratic congresswoman, going on Tucker Carlson's show and bringing her anti-regime change war message, it resonates beautifully over there. Tucker cannot stop raving about Tulsi Gabbard when she comes on the show. So that's an instance of crossover appeal with the likes of Tulsi Gabbard. So, oddly enough, 3 of the people I support the most have crossover appeal, legit crossover appeal. Their policies reach across the political spectrum. Marianne, I wouldn't say Marianne doesn't. I would say I think she would garner Democratic votes and independent votes. But I don't think it would go any further than that. Now, who else doesn't garner crossover appeal? Elizabeth Warren. Oh, God. If we get Elizabeth Warren, we're screwed, guys. We're just screwed. I like her. She's like number 5 on my depth chart. But approximately 70% of Elizabeth Warren's base of support, 7 out of 10, are Caucasians. Okay, that's fine. But kind of like Hillary in 2016, it just doesn't go outside the base. You're not going to get the white people in the Republican Party. Okay, just like Hillary didn't in 2016. Elizabeth Warren has no crossover appeal. She's mainly white, wealthy liberals, and that's her wheelhouse. It just doesn't extend beyond that. So that's a problem if she becomes, if she becomes the candidate. She's not going to have a lot of support across the aisle. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Yeah, I mean, listen. Reaching out across the aisle is something Democrats and the Democratic establishment always jams down our throats. Oh, I am the one who can bring bipartisanship. I'm the one who can bring us all together. I am the one who will carry the torch of bipartisanship. Oh, geez, we hear it all the time, and I'm so sick of it. When people actually show up, like Bernie Sanders, like Andrew Yang, and Tulsi Gabbard, people with legitimate crossover support show up, they're the first ones to shun them. But they're also the first ones to say, oh, we're the party of reaching across the aisle. We're the party of bipartisanship. Yes. Oh, yes. Talk about being a hypocrite. Democratic establishment are just fundamental hypocrites here. But anyways, what are your thoughts on crossover appeal? How important do you think it is? Let me know down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and leave a donation. Where are my B-boys? No B-boys. B-boys? Good night, B-boys.